Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 3000 BC, the album, Dad, AF. I'm not a fool, I just want some respect. So close the door if you want me to respond. Oh yeah, cause prophecy is my middle name. My last name is control. No, my first name ain't baby, it's Peter. Miss Monn, if you're nasty. Beast! How are you guys doing today? Well, here I am back at my office. Now, if you didn't watch my last rant video, okay, you might not know that I have given up the chair in my living room and I have moved to pump number 12, okay? Pump number 12 is my new office over here, okay? Now, I did contacted the Thorntons, and I said, what would it be like to rent out pump number 12? They said, listen, you can use our porta pot inside. You come in, get your coffee, do whatever. Okay, I got my coffee right here. They said, here's my here's my Ricker's pop from last night when I was getting a fountain pop with my good China G. Anyway, they said, as long as pump 12 is open, it's yours to use for filming. So, like I said, I've moved into pump 12. Okay, I've reserved it. Do you see pump 12 up there? Okay, so anyway, y'all, I have some things to talk about today. I am so over it. I am so over it. First of all, I was thinking, well, there was another video that I was thinking about making, and I might still make it, okay, today. But I have to tell you, I was so over it, and I was driving to go do my review video. I'm getting ready to go to California Burger here to review something in just a second. But I was driving and I was listening to Nasty by Janet Jackson. True story, I was. Y'all think I wasn't. I know y'all think I make up the fibs, but there it is right there. I was listening to Janet Jackson, you know. I'm not a fool. I'm just, what is he doing? Look at this dude right here. Hi, what are you doing? He's about to like hit my car. Come on now, what are you doing? This is my pump 12. Go away. No paparazzi, seriously? Leave me, what is he doing? Oh my God, I'm like, leave me be. Anyway, so I was driving and I was listening to Nasty, you know, by Janet Jackson, as one does. And, you know, at the beginning where she goes, sitting in the movie show thinking nasty thoughts. All right, and I'm thinking to myself, what's she thinking nasty thoughts? And then she says, I don't like a nasty girl and I don't like a nasty food. Okay, and I was like, what makes you think to put those two together? And then I was thinking about this. I was like, oh, I did a whole rant video about this. Y'all remember this? I think it was before the WAP video where I, you know, threw the water on myself in the Walmart parking lot. By the way, I just want to say thank y'all so much for following me over on the TikTok. I feel like I'm TikTok famous over there. But anyway, so I'm sitting there and I was like, oh, I've got things to talk about today. I've got lots of things to talk about today, okay? Because I'm real over it. So, if you don't watch my other videos and you don't know what a sweet, innocent soul I am, okay? I was so excited for the snow of the world. I was so excited. I wanted a snow day like nobody's business. Let me just show you, okay? The winter wonderland that we have out here. Slush. It's just disgusting. I'm so over it at this point. I'm like, I don't want it, okay? I don't want it. And I was so excited about it. Let me just tell you, not once, but 2 days and once, did I just say once with a T? Not once, but 2 days in a row. That doesn't even make any sense, okay? I went up into several grocery stores. I went to the Costco. I went to the Meijer, okay? I went to the, okay, so let's backtrack a couple days, okay? So what is today? It's Saturday. So going into Thursday, it was like Wednesday evening, I think, we were supposed to have this colossal winter storm, right? It was supposed to dump like 12 to 18 inches of snow. We didn't get no 12 to 18 inches of snow, okay? Yeah, that looks like a lot of snow because that's what they've plowed up over there, okay? But we might have gotten maybe 6 inches or 7 inches of snow, okay? Enough to make it difficult, and it's real cold outside. It's like supposed to be like -4 with wind chill right now. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not Christmassy, and Christmas is over, and who'd care? And if you're one of those people that still has your Christmas lights up, okay, and it's almost Valentine's Day, listen, Listen, I drive around at night, and I have a vlog. I do. It's called Peter's Vlogs. And I drive around at night, and I shame you. I do. I shame you. I look at your houses, and I think, why do you still have big blow-up Santa Clauses up? You're confusing the kids, okay? You're confusing your kids with your blow-up Santa Clauses. Santa Claus is not coming for Valentine's Day, okay? Listen, take that crap down. It's time, okay? And here's my question. I asked this last night on my vlog. Do y'all not take it down because you just love it so much and you think it looks so pretty? Or do you not take it down because you're lazy? Okay, because like for me, it was pure laziness. True story, it was, okay? I didn't want to take down the trees, which took me 5 minutes to take down. So anyway, so let's go back to, I think it was like Wednesday. Now, I was like a kid waiting for a snow day, okay? When I heard about this winter storm and that we were supposed to get 12 to 18 inches of snow, I honestly didn't think that we were going to get 1 inch of snow this whole winter. I just didn't. I thought we were going to go through the whole winter and not get any snow. I look at that weather channel like nobody's business. True story, I do, okay? And I'm on there and I didn't see any snow. I think it was like 2 days before that on my vlog. I was like, I don't think we're supposed to get any snow this whole, like the next 2 weeks, right? Which is fine because my husband and I are going to Miami next week for Valentine's Day and it couldn't come at a better time because you know what? I want the hell out of this place, okay? I want the hell, I've become like that old person that wants to go away during the winter. I want the hell out of this stuff, okay? I was ready for it. I thought it would be real romantical and all that kind of stuff. It's not. It's cold. It's nasty. Are they coming for me from the rants? They better not be. Anyway, so.
Rants and Lipton Peter Lee. Sweepstakes runs through April 5th. A 2022 Chevy Silverado.
I don't need a Chevy Silverado. I mean, I take one if somebody wants to give it to me. There ain't something sexier than a pickup truck. Let me just say, you see a man in a Carhartt coat and a good trucker hat driving a Silverado through Indiana, man, that'll set you free all day long. Anyway, so in my last video, I said I never met Jesus. I didn't know if he was hot, but I have met quite a few of those, you know, construction foremen that drive those Silverado, you know, big trucks and they Carhartt. Oh man, they come out with the little worker boots coming out of their car. Anyway, but you know what they say. You know what they say about men that drive big pickup trucks, don't you? Okay, yeah. Anyway, if you got to drive a truck that big, you got something you got to prove. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. So I was real excited about the storm, right? And so I filmed this video and I was going grocery shopping and all this kind of stuff. I did. Can I just tell you that I think I bought like close to, I mean, it's ridiculous, y'all, okay? I mean, I bought close to like $200 or $300 worth of food, okay, for my husband and I. I mean, I literally thought we were getting snowed in like Laura Ingalls Wilder in the long winter. I did. I thought we weren't going anywhere, you know? So I stopped by my good Judy Tanya Jean's house, okay? And was this the second day? Was this Thursday or was this Wednesday? Because we were supposed to get all this snow and then none of it hit, right? And I was like, see, this is how it is in Indiana. We're not going to get any snow. And I was roll over it, right? Okay. So I go over to my friend Tanya Jean's house. What is this person doing over here? Go away. Seriously? Pump 12 is mine. So I go over to my friend Tanya Jean's house, okay? Now, she's making a spaghetti dinner, and her son and his girlfriend are staying over there, and they're going to play games and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh, I love this. This is so kind of fun, right? And Tanya's like, well, why don't you... Oh, we were supposed to start getting an ice storm at 6 o'clock. That was on Wednesday night. The ice storm was supposed to hit. Well, I'm not real romantical about the ice, okay? I don't care about the ice. The last time the ice hit that bad, we had to take our dogs to the kennel because the heat shut down in our house, and we had to go stay at our friend Melissa and Jason's house. Now, I did have fun at Melissa and Jason's house that night, and I talk about, I swear to God, these people just driving by me and stuff. Like, you want to truly, look how close they get to me. They don't realize that I'm filming a video over here. So anyway, I didn't want an ice storm because then it takes out the cable and the internet, and then my husband goes crazy because he can't be getting on his TikToks and all that kind of stuff, you know. God forbid if you can't get on your TikToks for an hour. Like my friend Tanya Jean called me and she said, I was real excited about all this until our streaming services started going down. And I go, what do you mean? She goes, we can't watch HBO Max. I was like, oh, okay, girl. But anyway, so I go over to Tanya Jean's house. She's got candles lit. She's got a fire going. She's cleaned up the living room. The dogs are sitting there being real sweet. She's got the whole, like, you know, buffet out of spaghetti dinner and salad, and I was bringing her garlic bread, see? And so then I wanted a spaghetti dinner, and I thought this would be real fun, right? So my husband was like working up to the very limit because he didn't think that he was going to be able to go into work on Thursday and Friday because we were supposed to have the worst snows in the world. So I went and now I've, you know, spent $200 to $300 worth of just crap food, just absolute crap food, right? So Tanya Jean, I said to her, well, I got Texas toast and I want to make some spaghetti and stuff like that. And so I had bought pasta. And somebody made fun of me on my vlog because I said rotel, and they said, you mean rotini or something like that. No, it's called rotel. I know, you don't come for me. I know that there is a pasta called rotel, and I'm going to look it up here right now on the Google. This is why, rotel pasta, I swear I knew it. I knew it right here, and this is the one that I bought, cremette, right here, cremette rotel. You know what, I'm going to let that person have it. Look at that, cremette rotel right there. That is Whitney, the receipts. Somebody trying to get cute with me, rotel. Rotini, no, rotel, okay? Rotel. So anyway, I was going to make my rotel pasta with my vodka cream sauce for my husband. I was real excited about it, see, okay? It was going to be real romantical with the snow falling and everything. It was going to be just like, you know, Tanya Jean and her family night. I was real excited about it, but I forgot butter, okay? I forgot butter. So when I was over there, I said to Tanya Jean, she goes, why don't you guys just come over here and eat, you know, spaghetti and we can play games. And I said, well, I'm not trying to drive in the ice and snow and, you know, whatever, and I can't eat your spaghetti because it's got meat in it anyway, because I'm a vegetarian. So anyway, so she said, she said, okay. I said, oh, but do you have any butter, you know? And she goes, oh, yeah. So she brings out this stick of butter. And I was like, okay, thanks. And she's like, do you need 2 sticks? And I said, no, I just need 1, you know, all of that. So anyway, I take this stick of butter, you know, we're leaving. And so she's showing me this stuff in her garage because she stocked her, you know, garage full of stuff like that. Now, I'm a vegetarian, but my best friend, she buys a pig every year or a cow or something like that. You know how people do that? That's a Midwest thing, okay? When you got a freezer in your, garage and you buy like a whole cow and then they piece it apart and then, do you know what I'm talking about? Tanya Jean and her husband, they do that every year, okay? Then they always tell everybody how much money they save on steaks and stuff like that because they got a whole cow. I don't like it. I don't think it's nice. I don't think it's nice at all, okay? I feel so bad for Bessie the cow. But anyway, so Tanya Jean, she's showing me all her fountain pops, and then she had gotten this, she'd been drinking Dr. Pepper Zero, and I never heard of it. So anyway, we're out there, but she's got this curio cabinet out there that it's like she's painting and stuff. So I had just taken my bar of butter and a stick of butter, and I had put it on that cabinet. Well, then I left, and I forgot my stick of butter, right? So on the way home, I'm calling, now I've already spent $300 worth of groceries, and, you know, I'm calling my husband, and I'm like, oh my God, this snow's gonna hit, and he goes, I don't think we're gonna get any snow. And I was like, you know, why are you trying to ruin my magic of Disney World Christmases here, okay? You know, listen, I didn't get, when I was growing up, I think maybe my mom took me to Disney on Ice one time, but I wanted to go every year, okay? And I'm still bitter about that to this day, okay? Disney on Ice is where it's at. I'm not going to swear because I don't need to put no money in the swear jar, okay? But I'm still not happy about that. Maybe I do have a few resentments I need to work out with my sponsor, you know? I got a resentment that my parents didn't take me to Holiday on... Was it Holiday on Ice or was it Disney on Ice? It doesn't matter, but you know, skating animals and all that kind of stuff. That's where it's at, you know what I mean? The skating animals. So anyway... So I'm on my way, I'm gonna call my husband, he goes, we're not gonna get any snow anyway, I'm just gonna go into work tomorrow. I go, you can't go into work! No, you can't! He goes, what do you mean I can't? I go, babe, I got our whole day planned out for us. And he goes, what? He goes, what do you mean you have our whole day planned out for us? I go, I thought we could do a puzzle, and I thought we could, you know, be romantical, we could watch a movie together, and I said, I got all this food, I was gonna make us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and all this kind of stuff. He goes, well, I'm not even really that hungry. I go, no, you can't say that. I've got all this food, I'm so excited about it. I've got like 16 muffins from Costco, and I bought all kinds of stuff. Like, really, seriously, you gotta get excited about it. He goes, well, I forgot something at the grocery store on the way anyway. And I said, well, what did you forget? I'll just stop by because I gotta get some butter. He goes, well, what do you have to get butter for? And I said, I have to get some butter for a pasta because I'm making a spaghetti dinner tomorrow night. And he goes, what for? I go, don't ruin it. Just let me have my moment, okay? I've been waiting for a snow day for like 13, 14, 15 years, okay? So he's laughing on the phone. He goes, well, I really wanted some Fruit Loops. I go, what? He goes, I wanted some Fruit Loops because he just eats them out of the box. I said, okay. So I go to the store and I get Fruit Loops. But while I'm there, I'm like, oh my God. I've been talking lately about how my mom and I used to eat cereal with half and half. So I'm like, I got some Captain Crunch and half. and some other things. I spent like another $30 or $40 at the grocery store. We're now up to like $340, $350 on food, right? And so I've got all this crap at home, okay? I've got everything you could possibly want. I mean, seriously, I honestly thought like the snow was gonna come up 10 feet to the window and we weren't gonna be able to climb out for months on end, okay? So I'm so pissed about it, right? So, okay, so I get all this stuff and I come home and I'm like looking out the window like every half an hour. I'm like looking out the window and there's no snow. We're not getting any snow. We're getting ice. We're not getting any snow, right? And Alex is like, we're not going to get any snow. And I'm calling my friend Tanya Jean every half an hour and I'm like, girl, where's the snow? We're not getting the snow, you know? She goes, you're going to wake up tomorrow morning. We're supposed to get, the wave is supposed to hit. So then I start looking at the radar on the Weather Channel. Have you ever done that before? Oh my God, I love that radar so much on the Weather Channel. And I can see that it's moving in, right? So I was like, well, I better go vlog now because then I can, you know, I think I took a nap or something, I don't know. But anyway, I take naps at like 11, don't ask. I take naps at like 11 o'clock at night. Don't even worry about it, okay? I know some people call it going to sleep. I don't. I call it taking a nap. Whew! I'm out of breath. I need to get some lip gloss going on here. So anyway, where's my lip gloss? I got an emery board. So anyway, what was I saying? I think I know him. Oh, so anyway, I kept on looking at lip gloss. So I kept on looking out the window. Where is my lip gloss? Oh, here it is. So I kept on looking out the window, see, and there was no snow. And so I went out and I like pulled over at one point and it said the snow was supposed to hit at like 3:15, 3:30. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm gonna stay up. So finally the snow did hit and then I came home and then I was watching that show. The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window doing things she shouldn't be doing. Y'all know that show. I finished that show in 2 days. It was so good. Oh my God, last night I stayed up till 7:30 in the morning almost and I watched The Tinder Swindler. Do you guys know that show? Oh my Lord, oh my God, that show is so crazy. And that, I sort of got it, something that would totally happen to me. But I do have a question, you know, and like I'm not trying to shame those girls at all because I think they seem like real sweet girls. I couldn't pronounce none of their names, but they seemed like real sweet girls to me and all that. It was horrible what had happened, you know, and all that kind of stuff. But who meets somebody on Tinder and he says, why don't you fly to a different country and meet me for lunch or coffee and you go? Like, don't you think that's just a little bit weird? I mean, just a little bit, okay? I don't want to ruin the show for you, but it's basically about this guy that conned these women out of $250,000. And she met him on the Tinder. I mean, I was like, girl, swipe right. You better find somebody else, okay? And then she sits there and they're asking at the beginning, they're like, how do you know if somebody's like a good match or whatever? And she's like, and at this point, I don't know the story, right? And she's like, well, if they have pictures with dogs or cats, or if they have, you know, a guy with a cat, if they have pictures of this, and I'm like, girl, you got swindled out of $250,000. I don't think anybody should be listening to you on how to pick a date off a Tinder. I'm just saying, okay? And then at the end, she's so delusional. I feel so bad for her, though, but she goes, I mean, I really do feel bad for her. I really do. I mean, at some point, though, like, I don't have that kind of money. I don't know how, if somebody said to me, you need to go get a loan, I'd be like, I don't even know how to do that. What are you talking about? Go get a loan for $40,000 so I can send it to you and take it to you in cash in another country. I'd be like, are we in that movie Gotcha from 1988? I don't even know what you're talking about, okay? Is this some kind of spy movie that we're in? And I think they thought they were, and I was so confused the whole time. But anyway, he did have nicest clothes, though, didn't he? Well, of course he did, because he was taking all those poor women's clothes, and then the one woman at the end, oh, well, I don't want to ruin it for you, but when she was ironing the clothes, I lived for that moment. But the women, they won kind of in the end. He's still doing the same thing. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, so I watched that show last night. I stayed up way too late, you know, because my husband, he didn't want to participate in this snow deal with me. Okay, I was so over it. So anyway, we start getting our snow and all this kind of stuff. So I'm going to bed, and Alex goes, is it snowing? And I go, yeah, but not really a lot. I go, are you going to go to work tomorrow? Like, I didn't want him to go to work. And he goes, I mean, if there's not bad snow, why would I work from home? Why would I not go to work? And I'm like, I just flipped one of these things. I have these on my, they don't work anyway. They're so just crap, okay? They're crap. Last night, true story, though, I have to tell you something funny. I never put the heat out from, you know, like the vents here. I put it out like on the front so it can defrost the window and on my feet. And so Tanya and I got in the car, and those things are supposed to smell like vanilla something. And we're like, we had just left the Meijer. Oh my God, this is so something that would happen to us, okay? We have been talking about, we're going on a ladies trip. I'm so excited about it. We rented a house and we're going on a ladies trip to Florida. So we had just been talking about it, and we get in the car and I start the car up. Well, I had turned the vents on this way so Tiny Jean would be warm. And all of a sudden I start smelling vanilla, and I go, girl, did you spray perfume on when we were in the mire? And she goes, no, I was just gonna ask you the same thing. And I go, what is that smell? And true story, this is where Tanya and I both go, okay? I go, girl, do you think there's some kind of spirit in this car or something like that? Because, you know, like when spirits are around, you smell their scent. And she goes, I was thinking the same thing. She goes, but I don't know what the spirit that I know that smells like vanilla. She goes, so my next thought was, since we were talking about vacation, maybe we were just both smelling like vanilla from the beach. And then I figured out it was these two things. Girl, we're such idiots. But anyway, so we wake up the next morning, okay? What is that feeling underneath my car? Something was weird underneath my car. This is my pump! This is my pump! Don't make me move! Anyway, so then, okay, so then we wake up and we do have a lot of snow. And then it just keeps on snowing for like 24 hours, and I'm real excited about it, right? Like, super excited about it. Until just all of this nonsense. There's something going on underneath my car. It feels weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Is there an animal underneath there or something? What's crawling under my car? So anyway, next horror movie to be seen on Peter Does Stuff channel. So let me just tell you something, okay? So I was so over it. And I don't even know. I can't even get into all this, because if I do and then I feel bad, then people will be like, why are you complaining about this, okay? And then I feel bad about it. But I'm gonna tell the truth because I'm over it. And I said to my friend Tanya Jean last night, I said, wouldn't this piss you off? And she goes, yeah. Like, oh my God, 25 cents in the piss jar, 25 cents in the swear jar. Okay, so I go out yesterday, okay? Now, we pay $452 a month in HOA fees. A month, okay? Now, I know people are like, that's ridiculous because you live in a house in like a community. We're in a condo community that's managed by a management company, okay? So we pay these outrageous fees. But now all these people are coming to me and there's like, how many condos do you have in your neighborhood a month? Somebody did bad math. Somebody else don't have glasses on. And they're like, okay, so let me just put this in perspective, okay? There's like 60 condos in our neighborhood, okay? So 60, because they said, oh, that's like $30,000 a year. Oh, no, 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 okay? So we have 60 condos in our neighborhood, okay? Times $452,000 a month, okay, per each condo. That's $27,120 a month, okay? Times 12 comes, hold on a second. 452 times 60 comes to $27,120 a month, okay? Times 12 comes to $325,440, okay? This HOA fee. What are they doing with the money is what I would like to ask. I'm really confused about this, okay? And I got real heated for my neighbors because people think I'm joking about this, but it's all honesty. The average age of my neighbor is 75 to 80, okay? And so they didn't come in, I don't know how to say this without people complaining or saying that I'm being mean or whatever, okay? But I literally leave my neighborhood and every street outside of my neighbor, every strip mall, everywhere, the snow has been cleared, okay? Well, we pay for that. There was no snow removal in our neighborhood. There still isn't to this minute. 6:02 on Saturday evening, they still have not cleared the snow in our neighborhood. And we pay $452 a month. And I'm driving by some of these people's, like, their driveways, and they haven't even walked out. They haven't even left yet, or DoorDash or anything. You can't see footprints or anything because they can't get out of their driveways, you know? Now, I will tell you, some of our neighbors have been nice enough that they have, you know, like, shoveled the driveways of some of the people, because like my neighbor next door, he loves to be outside doing all that kind of stuff. And so he was out there and he didn't do mine. He didn't do my walkway, even though I take the trash can up all the time. But that's okay. That's okay. I got dogs that make that space for me. So anyway, but I'm like, okay, they didn't come clear our neighborhood. It's freezing cold outside. My husband, he don't want to sit down there and have no Rotel dinner anyway, okay? He likes the romantical part, but he don't want to, he's like, I'm not even really hungry. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not hungry? I've got $340 worth of craps in his house. You gotta eat it. He goes, no, we don't have to eat it now. I go, stuffed olives will not last weeks on end, okay? We've got pub cheese, we've got hummus, we've got stuff. You've got to eat something, okay? He goes, I'm not hungry. And I go, what do you mean? You've got to eat. And I'm sitting out every night, I'm laying out this buffet of food because I'm like, I got to get rid of this food and this snowstorm's almost over. I'm getting so sad about it. Anyway, it's just a mess. And now the roads are completely, I mean, this road is completely dry. We got, I mean, mounds of snow in our neighborhood, but every other street is completely clear. It's just ridiculous. And now it's just cold and slushy and gray snow. And I don't think it looks pretty, not one bit. And I'm over it. And I don't want no more snow. And next time that I'm praying, I went and I walked in Ritchie Woods the day that we did get the snow because I wanted to remember how pretty it was. And let me just tell you how bitter cold my face was when I was done with that, okay? I mean, literally icicles were growing off of my beard. I was so cold. I was scared to death that Michael Myers was going to come out of the rest stop there and he was going to come out and stab me, and I was going to be running for my life in the snow, and all they were going to find was just blood splatters in the snow and stuff like that. And then they'd write a true crime book about me, and they would call it Splatters in the Snow at Ritchie Woods or something like that, and it wouldn't be done real well. And then, you know, they turn it into like a Netflix show, and it would be poor dramatization and things like that. But, you know, I don't know. I just am like I'm not real into the snow anymore, and I think that's the thing. It's like, I like the idea of a snow day, but this isn't fun. This isn't. It's cold, it's messy, and you spend too much money. And now here I am putting on weight with all this crap food that I don't need. I'm over it. Are you over it? I'm over it. Bring on spring and summer. I'm ready to get my Starbucks iced coffee and go sit in the pool and talk to my neighbors about how horrible our HOA is. Oh, and let me tell you something else. So then, I'm going to say this before I get off here, okay? So then I Google the management company, and let me just tell you, there are so many one-star reviews on this management company. I could not believe it. All these people were like, oh, if I had ever known that what this management company was like, I would have never bought into this HOA and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, me and these old people, we are getting fooled, okay? We are getting fooled by this managed company. Just because y'all have a nice picture and making it look like you're a family on your website, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it, okay? Not nice. Y'all are nice, not nice. I read your reviews on Yelp. I read it, okay? 1 star. And Yelp's the truth. You know Yelp's not the truth. Yelp is where you get the person that's real pissed. You know, I have this one friend of mine, and she always goes, I'm leaving a review on Yelp. And I'm like, okay, girl. She always is leaving horrible reviews on Yelp. That's what it is. People pissed. Oh, my God. People upset with the world leaving reviews on Yelp. So anyway, I don't even know if I can believe it. But I'm going to tell you what right now. I'm so over this snow. I am so over this snow. And I am ready to get out of here and get to Florida and be on a beach. Of course, I'm not going to be real proud, okay, of my gut lick right here because, you know, I've been eating all this food from the storm. So, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Okay, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I don't know how that applies to this, but I just like saying that. So anyway, here's another person that don't know that I rent out Pump 12. So I will see you guys later. I love you. I don't know if this time I actually feel more heated or if I feel better. I think I feel more heated. So I better get off here. I love you guys. Don't forget to check me out on the TikTok. Bye.